Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time.
Good morning. Sorry I could not be there today, but I'm in Europe to scout players for the NBA draft. I'm glad you were able to hear from Ingrid, our 2017 Youth of the Year. My story's similar, as I grew up coming to the club as a kid, growing up in Monterey Park. Almost every day after school, I would come to the club and play basketball, flag football, baseball, or ping pong. I played so much ping pong that almost everyone called me by the name of Ping. My passion for basketball and sports in general started at the Monterey Park Boys and Girls Club. I still remember hitting a game-winning shot at the buzzer when my mom was in the stands watching. After I got my engineering degree at Washington State University in 1989, I worked as an engineer at Boeing for 5 years. But I had always wanted to do something sports related, so I did some research and found that a lot of people high up at teams and governing bodies like the NBA and NFL had law degrees. So I left my job at Boeing and started law school in 1994. During law school, I did an internship with the Seattle Supersonics. Once I graduated from law school in 1997, I stayed in the NBA and have worked there ever since. I've been really fortunate to work with and learn from a lot of great people. When I graduated from law school in 1997, I came back to the club for the first time since the 80s, and I've been back to the club several times in the last few years. I'm inspired by what the club had to offer kids, and it's clear that great futures start at the Boys and Girls Club. Every day the club is changing lives. The kid you may be sitting next to might be the next NBA GM, an Olympian like John Neighbor, or a teacher who will educate the next generation. The club provides opportunities for kids to see a world outside his or her own neighborhood, as well as give them a safe place to play, make friends, and envision a great future. When I speak to law students or MBA students around the country, one thing I always tell them is if I can do it, then anyone can do it. When we were living in Monterey Park on Ramona Avenue, we were on food stamps and welfare. The club helped me make friends, grow, stay out of trouble, and learn important things like teamwork and camaraderie. That's why today I'm going to ask you for your support in great futures. You can help change a kid's life and their path to a great future. At each table, we have staff available with pledge cards. We hope you consider making a donation to the Boys and Girls Club today. Thanks so much for your support.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.